2 days ago, I was fueling up, and every time I fuel up, I always do a quick inspection of my tires, my hubs, make sure everything's good. And I found on one of my back trailer tires, I had broken off 3 studs, and the 3 studs were all right in a row. So I ended up pulling over. I was at a Love's, and I did some trailer maintenance, pulled my tire off, pulled my hub off, and I beat out one of the studs trying, to go get another one. Nobody carried heavy duty studs like that, so I ended up having to beat a couple of them out and kind of situated them all to where they went around the rim. Anyways, I made it to Sweetwater, Texas, and I noticed I had another stud broken, but I couldn't figure out the reasoning for it. I mean, I know if you put a tire on loose, you can break a stud. I've heard if you put them on too tight, you can break a stud. But I found out what my problem was. I'm out here in New Mexico.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Ray Boulevard.
3 studs on my trailer. So there it is. I did take off my cap first and the cotter pin. Then I slid that off. And next comes the bearings. They're nice and greased. Well, it's this washer. So put this back when it goes. Then the bearings are no. It should slide off now. So, it's been a crazy couple of days. Here's what we got going on. Ended up breaking up 4 studs. So, I had to chain up my axle and try to make it back home. So just gonna baby it, go home, get some more studs. I'm changing out these. I'm gonna change these out because these are a hex head on the inside. I ended up stripping them out, but everything else looked good. My bearings, everything else looked good. So all right. And today, gonna talk about something that I'm going through. I purchased this truck that I'm in. This is a Ram, and I purchased it. It had 20,000 miles on it, and I've had it about 2 months. Well, I'm having an issue getting my license plates, and I've been hotshotting with a paper tag. I know it doesn't sound like much, but I'm a CDL Class A driver. My setup is a CDL setup, and I have to have my plates apportioned. And what that means is I have to go to the DMV, and my truck is not registered for 26,000 pounds or less. My truck is registered for 40,000 pounds, meaning truck, trailer weight combined. GBWR, GCWR. And the reason why this is killing me is is because the county tax office, who processes the titles, registrations, and all that, they are running behind because of COVID. Meaning it's taking several months for some people to get their license plates. And that means if I don't have my truck registration, and then when you go to look up the serial number for this truck, it's not even registered to me. So I've literally went to the DMV, tried to get my IFTA set up. IFTA is International Fuel Tax Agreement. When you run CDL, you have to have IFTA. IFTA is literally a requirement unless you're doing non-CDL Hotshot. And IFTA also, your apportion plates also will kind of help you go through some states without getting a permit. For instance, like New Mexico. If I'm not mistaken, Arizona might do it. There's a couple other states that make you have a permit to drive through their state if you don't have apportion plates. So anyways, I called the tax office. I called where I bought my truck from. I said, hey, I bought this truck for personal, for a company. Like, I have my own LLC. This truck is a commercial truck. And it's literally costing me about $1,000 a day because I don't have my plates. The lady knew exactly what I was talking about. She said, you need apportion plates, don't you? And I said, yes, ma'am. She said, I'm going through this with another guy right now. She's like, look, I'm going to do everything I can, to help you out. And, anyways, it's frustrating. She did call me back at the end of the day yesterday and told me that she says she has news for me. It might not be the news I want to hear, but it's news. And then she told me to try back in 3 more days. So, literally didn't even run this week because, they want me to do Texas only. And I even called the IFTA line, and I told the lady, I said, what do? I've done everything. I've done all my filings. I've done every single thing I can do. What can I do to where I can generate some money? I was like, can I do this and have like a 90-day grace period? And she said, no, just do Texas only. So, and then on the other side of that, IFTA is 8 weeks out. So if I was to file for my IFTA today, 8 weeks. But luckily, I turned in my application on the starting of September. It's October now, almost mid-October. So she said that'll help me. I've already have all of it figured out and filed. I'm missing 2 things. I'm missing my plate, and then of course my IRP number, which I can't get my IRP number until I get my apportion plate. So thank God that we did do that. I turned all of that in. So it's literally, once I get my plates, I get my IRP, I just call the Texas comptroller who does the IFTA, and they'll update it in their system. So it's little stuff like this. If you guys are starting out brand new, wanting to run CDL, hotshotting, you're out of Texas, you buy new trucks, this and that, factor in that wait time. There is a wait time. 2 months for my plates, 8 weeks, 2 months for your IFTA. So if you can start all that early, start it early. Me, I didn't know. And but anyways, guys, like, subscribe. This is a short video, just touching base on some of the stuff that I'm currently going through. It did cost me because I wasn't able to run this week. So yeah, just like, subscribe, comment, and Appreciate it. I'm gonna start doing these videos and posting more regularly. And I have 2 other people on the team. We are going to start posting videos from their point of view, the dispatching point of view. My business partner, you know, he's in this, so we're just gonna kind of start making videos, posting them from just a daily life in a transport company. So anyways, guys, stay tuned.